Welcome to your doom. Shut it and get over here. Massive uppercut!
Hello and welcome to another edition of the JabJab Show. Now today I'm sat on the floor, so I'm on the floor next to the settee. So this is a video game review. This is a little bit different. This is part 2 of my Yooka-Laylee series of videos where the one I posted earlier, part 1 if you will, the introduction of me just saying basically I've bought the game and I'm going to play through it. Now this is part 2. I've played a little bit of it. I'm going to my first impressions of it before I'm going to play a little bit more for you in the next shot. I do, I like the game for what I've played of it. It's like I say, it's very very in the style of Banjo-Kazooie and games from that era for the N64 by Rare. I was a little not so much disappointed, but I do feel like it missed a trick on having when the title screen came up. It didn't really do anything with it in terms of, say, Banjo-Kazooie had a whole little intro with introducing the characters, a nice little musical interlude. I've recently done a little retrospective on Banjo-Kazooie. If you want to check that out, it's in my playlist for the N64 down, in the section of wherever the playlists are. It did kind of miss a trick there. But otherwise, no, I'm quite happy with it. I'm a couple of hours or so into the game. Like I said in the previous video for the Yooka-Laylee, I do want to endeavour to do a bit more gameplay. Actual, playing the game through and so on. So I'm gonna play a little bit more for you. So just watch out. So this is how the title screen is on the Yooka-Laylee for the Xbox One, music and stuff. And there's actually Yooka-Laylee in the music, as you can hear. So I'm just going to press A and log in and so forth. Okay, so I've just logged in and stuff, and my thing is there. You can read what you can do. You can options and stuff, main adventure and Rexall's arcade and so forth. What we're going to do then is press A. So there's the thing. You've got 3. It's like Banjo-Kazooie. You've got 3 save things you can do. This is mine. You see what I've done there. So let's go and play this. The music might be a bit loud. And it's loading up. You see a little thing in the corner there. It's all good stuff. It learns you little hints and tips and so on. Okay. So this might. Takes a little while. Let's see it now. There we go. So basically you got to collect these things called pages, which are these pages of the book in high towers. So the TV might be a bit grubby, might be showing up on the TV. Here's me. As you can see, you can move around, do that. Oh, we're saying that, okay. What I'm doing is jumping. And I've got someone. I didn't know how to save anything initially. I thought, when's it saving? So if I press start, and as you can hear the sound effects. It's how people talk in the game. This is like keeping in the style of Banjo-Kazooie and so forth, where there's no actual like, "Hey, I'm here to help you." It's all like noises, like. But as you see on the options there. I'm going to turn this down actually, it's a bit loud into it. 1 minute. It's a bit raucous. So you can see you can do all this kind of thing. Let's go back. So you can't pause. You can't save until you've clicked on the page here or anything. So you basically go around the world collecting pages and all the things to get. You beat up these things and all the monsters. So this is like the hub. And these little purple things, purple butterflies. They smash stuff up like as though you Link or something in the shop. Anyway, what you're supposed to do, you've got the central hub. Okay, and there's Master B. No, capital B is called. So what we've got to do is find some energy. Like, you know, you can do all the main things like jumping, whatever. I'm just like around the world, basically showing you what's going on. Who's that? Let's talk to her. What can I get you? So you can see the talk, you know, you interact with people, and it's like it's in the same humour and whatever as the older games. I did find initially when you're getting used to the world and like explaining the world, there's probably too much talking between characters and so on in terms of what they can do and who they are, and so I felt it went on a little bit more than it needed to. They could have just condensed it a little bit. Okay. So let's get what am I doing? Okay, well I can't do any of them yet. That's for later on. Another, right, let's beat him up. If I press L2 or R2 even, and press that other thing, and press forward, I do that. You can roll up. Pretty much the move when Kazooie goes on his talons and does his thing, and then walk up. Because as you see, you can't climb up, so I have to use this move, which again, you get other moves which you acquire. You know you learn them all along the way. You have to you get a few quills and whatever. Now here is a book which is the opening to a world, and this is the world I'm currently working on. And what he does, he do that, and he does that, and he does that. So there we go. He's got, he tells us things, like I say. I do like the little loading thing there, just a little icon. I'll do like little touches like that. As with all the ones I've played, the Xbox One games, you do have to have the disc in while it's, even though it's installed the game onto the actual system. But I'm on this one, Tribal Stack Tropics. And what you do, you're collecting stuff. So I need to do that. Go up here. As you see, love the graphics. Very next gen and what have you. I spent a bit of time this morning. I've already done this bit here. Basically, this guy in a little cauldron there, skeleton, he gives you stuff. He gives you a pagey if you help him out, which I helped him out. That's one of the pages I got. Basically, you got to get all the pages and all the other things in order to do stuff. Now, if we go through here, actually come out of the other door. I come out somewhere else, but in the same area. If I press R1, the camera centers behind me. And initially, when I'm playing it, I thought the cameras were a bit too erratic. You know, you can press the. What can you press? What do you press? Oh, I can't remember. You press a button and it wasn't really. The camera wasn't really focused. That what we're doing. What we're doing. I don't know what I was doing previously to get the camera to. Oh, there we go. The left analog stick on the controller controls controls the player. The right camera stick does that. It controls that. So I was going through the game, doing this, and when you're around the corner, it takes the camera a little while to get to an optimum. Let's see, that's not really that really good. So I was using the right camera stick to get to here, but if you press the R2 button, or the R1 button even, we do that, it centers behind it, which is a lot easier. It took me a little while to figure out that, but stop panicking. So we've helped him. He's giving me a pagey. He's not going to tell me anything new. I think you go back to him at some point later on when something will has happened. There's a quilt, so you got 28. I think there's 100 per level. So as you traverse the things, And let's beat up all these. Right. So I say it auto saves. It tells you it auto saves whenever. Oh, I don't know this bit. This bit I'm not too sure of. What I have to do. Right. I don't know what you have to do with this little bit here yet. There's a robot there getting me basically. But I've not. There's loads of these little bits I haven't really done much to yet. So I'm just going to show you the world basically of what I've been up to. There's lots of things. Bit like Mario 64 because there's a lot of floating islands on that game. So lots of life there. Oh well. So basically start it. Now, talking about this move here that you've seen me do, this actually depletes your energy. As you see in the top left corner there, depletes the energy. So you can do this for so long, you see the energy depleting, and you know after a while when it depletes, you know you can't do that move. Obviously you do that and you move a lot quicker. And then the little purple butterflies, they replenish your energy. So I'm just walking around here. There's a page on it, a quill even. So the world is full. It's a lot of exploration, which I like about these games. You know. Let's see if we can get up there. No, I can't do the backflip like on Mario 64 where you jump super high. So here we go, just walking around, just doing stuff. I do like the music, it's all very jaunty and you know very jolly. And it does have a sense as well, like Banjo-Kazooie and Mario 64, because there's things on it, certainly with Banjo-Kazooie where, and even Metroid to be honest, there's things on the level which looks like they pay platinum stuff. See this guy here. So you've got no business with you. So I'm guessing maybe there's another one of them plant guys somewhere else. Let's say the same thing. So maybe later on you get another move, or you do something else and you go back to him and they do have business with you. As in like, you know, in Metroid games where you get up to a level and there's bits on the level you can't access. Until you get a new move, and when you go back to them you can get to these places. So oh, there we go. There we go. There's a thing there. This is all new. So if I jump up, get the quill, see if I can get onto that button and press it, see what happens. See, before I got onto this world I didn't have the button, I don't know what to call it, the bottom bounce. Oh, there we go, lovely stuff. So if I go on here, let's get him, let's press him, what happens now? See, it does that, you see? Ah, okay. Ah, bugger, I know what to do. Ah! Right, I need to, bugger. It's a bit awkward that. There you go. Right, so you see what I have to do. It does that. So bugger. See what I have to do then. So what I'm gonna do is see if I can get up there again. The camera is a little bit erratic, but I won't panic because right. The camera is a bit erratic, like I say. It's just the design of the level, I think. It's okay, so I need that. Come on, jump. What do I have to do now? Jump. No, okay, right. It's gonna take a while. Okay. Right, there we go. There we go. Let's sync up there again. Is it even this bit? No, it's not that bit, is it? Right, there's so much to do. I don't have to. Oh, what's this bit here? Let's have a look at this bit here. This is. What do I do here? See, there's all these uncharted bits I haven't been on, which, again, will come into play later when I do stuff. Oh, who's this octopus cat woman here? No, I want to. Okay, we'll see what she says. Dr. Puzz, Harry sounds. You can press A to kind of speed all that up. No, she's. So there's a lot of bickering involved, especially like Banjo-Kazooie and what have you. Everything's better than okay, even though just speed. So which one sounds left behind? It's transforming as normal. Well, find me this world's molecule. I can power up the DNA and help you on your adventure. I don't know what a molecule is. Molecule. Right, I don't know what she means by molecule. I don't know. I don't know what molecules are. If I press start, these are all the things I've collected so far. I've got a play button for Vextro's Arcade. I've got one of that yellow ghost thing. I'm not sure what all the others do, but that's what I've got. So, okay, so I'm just gonna continue walking around because it's fun. That's what I need. Right, so if I go up here, oh, see, that's another thing I don't need. Right, that's okay, let's press that. Go up here. This is another bit. This is another bit. I got up to this bit. There's I'll show you Trouser, this snake guy. There he is. He's the one who gives you all the moves and stuff. Yeah. I like all this. Have I got any? How many things have I got? 35. I can get the. So you can buy things off from. Buy moves. I've already got a Buddy Slam, which is the kind of pounding move. So let's get the Slurp Shot. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let's buy it. Oh, Wormy teaches something cool. Fire sounds. Edible objects like berry bushes, you can press the B button to eat them. Yeah, right. Oh yeah. So there we go. We got some stuff off him. Okay, so we got that deal. But what I found out of this one last time I was on this, I got up to here. If I do that, this bloke here, he comes up, says all this. So it's target challenge. Right, so what I'm going to do is do the other thing, the other ones here. Yeah, so you hear the occasional phone ring. That's Trouser on his phone because he's supposed to be this like kind of car like a car dealer type character who's a bit shady and what have you. Can't quite be trusted. It's all very fun. There we go. Come inside and we'll arrange a sporting contest for a real prize. I've not... Oh, there we go. Something there. I like how he does that in the game, because Banjo-Kazooie does that similar thing when you go into a new world or a new screen or something. It kind of zooms in on where you need to go, then it pulls right back to where you are, so you at least get an idea of where you need to, you know, go. It's pretty cool. I like that kind of thing. Ah, what's going on? Am I even going the right way here? Oh, there we go, who's that? What are these things? Well, this is found this now. Right, okay. Okay. So there's another thing to do. There's all these like, little side quests and what have you. So a little dig at the whole collectible thing, you know. There we go. There's a few things. Can't pick them up though. Let's see. Now where do I need to be? Right, well, there's a see-through thing there. See-through level. I suppose you do stuff and that does stuff. Right, where's this castle place? Where's this place that we used to go to? Let's get him. I'll learn him. Butterflies, why not? So I'm just gonna like what's going on? Wonder if I can get one of them. Where's this place? What's this place here? I'm not going to where I'm supposed to be. I'm just walking around. This is the exploration side of things. This is why it takes me longer than a lot of people doing stuff on games like this, where I just wander around getting myself acquainted to it. Let's see what's on there. Have I been through here? Right, oh, it's this place again. Okay, I can't do it. Difficult this bit. Right, so let's see. Ah! Oh, what are you doing? Right. Oh, I'll get better at that. I don't, you don't want to be watching. Oh, there we go. Fell off the world. Ah well. Okay, back here now. Now, do I have to find that guy again and do the breaking of them things again? See? See, collect the butterfly. Come on. Okay. Let's see what that. And there we go. Ah, that's doing something, is it? All these things. Seriously, it gives you too much things to do. That's probably, I don't know. Maybe it's giving too much options. Like on Mario 64, you'd have 6 red coins to collect per level, or 6 stars, I should say. I think it was 5 or 6, and you can only do one at a time. Basically, I think you couldn't do them all. You couldn't do say star 3 first or something. You might see certain areas on that particular level that you can't get to, or would only appear when you're getting that star in particular. As in, it's quite streamlined, and I think that's probably better. That keeps you. Oh, there you go. You can actually go underwater, like I say. I've not done this bit before, not in this particular bit of water. But you go underwater. It does the same thing as, say, Banjo-Kazooie, where the music changes. Ah, what's going on? There we go. So, you know, this is kind of aimless. I'm just showing you what's to do. Let's go. Oh, let's go up here then. Alright, there we go. Let's jump up here. Right, you can do double jumps as well. Like that. I think you can do that from start, from what I can recall. Ah, what's going on? I'm going up here now. There's all new things. They've not explored too much. Ah, what's going on? Right, what are you doing? It's a bit erratic. I can't even get over the special move. Ah, I'm gonna fall. There we go. I spent about half an hour this morning getting the page off this cloud guy who had to race using this move. Like I say, you have to go through these hoops in order to win. You have to stay in front of him all the time. You have to hit every. So you're doing that, and you have to, let's say, it depletes, and you have to collect the feathers or the little purple butterfly things, or you know, in order to replenish your the power kind of thing, and you have to do that, otherwise he'll win. Because he. Oh, there we go. Doing this now. So many things to do. This is what I like about the game. It looks like I'm wandering aimlessly, and you're probably, you know, watching this thinking, just get on with it. Just like, you know, get all the pages and complete it and do everything. You know, this is basically. Ah, falling. I think this is the track you went on in order to, you know, beat the cloud guy, and he gives you a pagey. It took me a while to do, because like I say, you know, you have to hit each see, and you run out of that, and you end up winning with just running normally. Right, I need to find bushes with the things on. I'll beat these up. Right, let's go up here now. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I've been here. He does now. So the world is massive. I mean, I'm guessing the other worlds were as big as this, and they got more things to do. I'm having fun playing it. Let's see. Right, there's a thing there. Let's get a thing. Right, there we go. There's a thing. Right, why can't I collect him? Right, what do I do to him? Right, I should be able to collect him, because there's another one somewhere that I collected. And all I did was collect him, but I don't know. He can't even talk to me or anything. You know, he's friendly, as in he's not beating me up out, so. Oh, I don't know. So here's a clown guy that I beat in the race. Okay, so I'm gonna pretty much finish off the video now, and just saying, yeah, this is like what I've been up to, just hanging around, getting used to the level. Yeah, I'll say I'm having fun. So maybe next week or something, I'm gonna, you know, gonna be further along. I'm guessing, you know. I don't know how far along, but we'll see. So this is me signing out, and this is Yooka-Laylee jumping up and down. So let's see. Yeah, you've got a lot of moves. There we go. You got that move and you got other moves. It's all very fun. So I'll see you next time on Yooka-Laylee. See you later.
9, 8, 7, 6,